Hello boys and welcome to Effect Zero Profile Production, next part, Sakura Forest Girls. So, I suppose we just jump into where we left off last time. So, Maya is sitting on my back. I'm not sure if it's actually pronounced Maya because it's a M-A-I-A. And I can't pronounce it properly, so I'll say Maya. I mean, it's the easiest way to pronounce it, and it's close enough. So I think actually I will pronounce it correctly, but I just thought I informed that if people are actually getting mad at me for pronouncing it wrong, I'm doing the best I can. So everyone watching this knows. Alright, let's continue. Maya giggles when is she ever not giggling? Percepts upon my back. My back dips when she takes a seat and my splat fingers curl against the woven rug. She weighs more than I thought she'd be. I must be all those grapes that she is eating earlier. Grapes doesn't add actually very much body fat. If anything adds to actual body fat most, it would be corn, I think. I mean, I know for a fact, if I was given fruit salad each day, I would eat it without hesitation. I mean, I love fruit. It's one of my favorites, for sure. This is going to be quite the challenge. I'm not sure how long I can bear this. This isn't bad, not at all. You could do a bit straighter though. It would be hard to eat if you keep wobbling. Well, excuse me. I spit bitterly with my eyes narrowed. It's not my fault you're so heavy. Heavy, am I? Well, harums. That's not a nice thing to say about a woman, particularly one as old as I. You should respect your elders. If you must comment on my weight, you could call me thick at the very least. I heard that in US, actually, the male those that are male in US usually are more has more body fat than any of the other countries. Of course, I don't know about the female because what I found about that report was actually only the male that was included. The females, I don't know. Thick, heavy. Oh my eyes! Aren't they the same thing? Not at all. Thickness implies being curvaceous, which are luscious swelling hips. Heavy, on the other hand, is more than an insult. Anything can be heavy, from a tree to a large boulder. Do not wish to be likened to such things. You say that, but it sure feels like I have a boulder resting on top of me. This is starting to hurt, damn it. You will have to endure it as the best you can. Look upon it as training exercise. I'm helping you. Aren't I kind? Kind my ass. Yes, it's quite plush, yes. It makes for quite a nice cushion. Well, why you? Let's call it my body's stiff with impotent anger. Okay, Ayana seems to have noticed it now. Ayana meanwhile observes us, her eyes wide. What are you two doing? Nothing really, it's just like a little bounding exercise I devised, not to pay us any heed. I did not know people typically bonded in such ways. But then again, I have never had that many friends. Perhaps this is normal after all. Yes, it's quite normal. You cannot say you really know a person until they have let you sit on them. Friendships are weighty things. They are not to be taken lightly. Oh, I see. Maybe I should let you sit on me next time. No, don't do it, Ayana. That is that witch is trying to trick you. There's absolutely nothing normal about this. I suspected this since I first laid eyes on Maya, but now I have empirical proof to back up my claims. This woman is is a total weirdo. Actually, in olden days, it's not too hard to get something that repels magic. Though most of those things today either are sealed off somewhere where you can't get your hands on them, in either museum or someone's personal collection, or they have been destroyed by humans that fear them. Our food consumed, three of us return to Maya's home. There she reclines upon her chair so she can observe Ayana and I with hooded eyes. Curled up as she is, her legs folded over the other, she looks a bit like a well-fed, well-groomed cat. That meal was still delectable. You really are a talented cook, my cute Ayana. Thank you. Ayana smiles and bows her head. Your praise is much appreciated. You deserve every last drop of it. You are kind, good-natured, meek, and mild like a little sheep. It certainly doesn't hurt that you're so good with domestic affairs, or that you're so pretty. Oh, that's very kind of you. It looks like Ayana's blushing. The pinkish tinge to her cheeks are awfully suspicious. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Hey. Stab a finger in Maya's direction. Don't try to flirt with Ayana. She is mine. Keep your hands off her. My. Somebody's jealous. Maya giggles. I'm not touching her, you silly thing. I meant only to compliment her, and I'm trying to be nice. I think you're being too nice, and it's suspicious. I'm going to have to keep my eye on you. Really? Now how lovely. Being and Myers claps her hands together. I can never but judge the yearning gaze upon a pretty woman if it is throughout the basking in your attention that I am able to maintain my little physique and youthful visage. I can feel the years melting off me already. I'm not looking at you with yearning, you dummy. I don't like you at all. You say that, yet you are aching like a jealous lover. Would you like it if I lavish you with praise as I have done, Ayana? Well, I was perturbed. How should I reply to that? This is just getting weirder. Well, if I would say who I like the most so far, I would say Ayana. Well, it's hard. This is a hard one. If I would say what I like in general, I like to get praised if I have done something good. But then we haven't done good, and we are technically an enemy of Maya. So I'm gonna say this because this seems to be what we would say in this situation. I think. I really don't care what you think. You don't? A pity. And here I was prepared to give you feedback on your prior performance. Oh? Look at my askance. I don't really care what she thinks, of course I don't, but I have to admit I am a little curious. What do you think about me? Well, let me see. You did not cook any fish as Ayana did, but you were in despicable all the same. It was thanks to you that I was able to eat as a woman of my caliber should, elevated from the dirt and the mud. For that I am appreciative. Though as a share you were only halfway decent. Hey, that's not fair. First an indignation, my cleansing my fist trembling with fury. I did not suffer the indignity of having you fat behind plucked on top of me for half an hour for you to say I was only half decent, damn it. My. My giggles coldly, one hand pressed to her mouth. Did I hit a nerve? You hit all sorts of nerves when you sat on me. You were so heavy I felt like my spine was going to snap in two. I still feel all stiff and my back aches. Oh dear, you poor baby. I'm not a baby. That is funny. You are certainly acting like one. No, I'm not. Just angry, rightfully so, that you used me like that and you didn't even have a decency to say thank you. Why should I thank you? You were being a share, a piece of furniture. It's not a common practice for people to thank their pillows for supporting their heads, or the table for supporting their cups and saucers. Why should I thank a share for supporting my weight? I have been alone for many years, but I'm not so crazy I have stuck to the level of communicating with furniture. It is not as though a share would have anything of value to say. But I'm not really a share, I was just pretending to be one. You were indeed. And as a share you really ought to have tried to embody all of its qualities, in sentence chief among them. That is why you were only a halfway decent share, despite supporting my weight as I asked. Your continued grumbling throughout the meal was quite off-putting. It made it hard for me to enjoy Jana's cooking. Well, excuse me for having opinions. They are not something a share needs, no. But I shall forgive you just this once, on account of how very lovely you look when you pout. Now I'm rather tired. Maya yawns and reclines in her chair, all the while cooling a few strands of choppy lavender hair around her index fingers. The hours are slipping away. I fear I must rest my weary head. Would one of you girls mind suiting me? It has been such a long time since I lost pampered by a pretty girl. There really is nothing in the world better than that. My noxious giggles fill her rapidly darkening home. I take a step back, my skin prickling. What does she mean by suiting? There are a number of things she could be angling for, and I don't like the thought of any of them. She's really pushing her luck. But can Ayana and I afford to refuse? If we turn her down, she might turf us out of her home in turn, with no new clues to Coco's whereabouts. That would make the humiliation I've endured at the hands of thus far be for nothing. I want to get on this woman's bad side. As such, I dislike her, I need her help. It's infuriating, but... For now, Ayana and I have to do everything she says. Well, we are essentially her playthings. Well, my throat just got a little dry. We don't have a choice. So, how is this? It feels good, but I think you could go a little deeper. How about this? Scrape. Yes. The It feels really good. Good, I'm glad. I keep going then. Please do. Just like that. It really hits the spot. Scrape, scrape. Oh, Ayana. My cute, adorable Ayana. You look sweet and innocent, but you're surprisingly skilled with your hands. I can feel you, all the way inside me. What the hell is going on? Hey, hold up. What's a big idea? Yeah, what the hell is going on? I mean, sure, I suspected that Maya wanted to use one of her laps to rest, but, well, Ayana is holding something in her hand, which I can't technically not understand what it is. Well, it's the next picture, so maybe we get some intel on what it is next time. So, at least that was all I have for Sakura Forest Girls this time now, so hit like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye!